at South Station trying to get to the bus, Silver Line, to get to the airport. Officially at my gate.
I'm free party at 2.
There are the planes. So security was really fast actually at Logan. I mean, I've traveled twice here so far and it's pretty quick. So yeah, I'm just waiting.
They may be behind you.
But this is the reason why I like to take on carry-on.
If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel above your seat will open, revealing oxygen mask. If this happens,
It's like 3:42. It's now 5:11. The flight leaves at like 6:39. So yeah, I bought almonds. I was looking for headphones and I couldn't find them, so that's sad. But we'll see. Hopefully they have something by there. But yeah, what I was saying about like having a backpack for carry-on is that like as we were leaving, so many people who had carry-on suitcases, they made them check it because the plane was small and there was no room. When you have a backpack, like it just works, right? So I just like sat down with it and then I was leaving and they were standing there waiting for it. So just saying, it's convenient. Yeah, I was a bit tired, but we'll see. Because I didn't sleep much last night. Of course, I packed last minute at like, I think I finished packing at like 4:30 or something, or 4 a.m. I think. And then I had to wake up at, I woke up at I think 8:30 or 8 a.m. So it's been very little sleep, and it's going to be very little tonight as well. But pretty pumped. We're here in New York at JFK Airport, just sitting at the terminal. All right, sitting at the wrong gate. Like at first I went to 34, then I looked up online and it said 25, so I went to 25, and then I hear them saying boarding for Amsterdam, and I'm like, excuse me? So I go to her and I ask her, and she's like, oh, you're supposed to be at B20, and they're currently boarding, so, my God. I'm just basic, so they're on cabin 2 right now, but man, that was crazy. So I made it, I'm just sitting here at actually B20, and it's the correct one, but that, I could have missed my flight. Because the ticket itself, I can show you. It doesn't say, like it says nothing, right? Like for the gate, there's no information on the gate. So I was like, where am I supposed to be? I guess I should have asked earlier. There was no one sitting there. Whew. Okay, what a start. All right, but it's already dark outside, so I think I'm gonna end up here. But so next time you see me, I will be in the DR. So pumped. Estimated by an hour. What time I would arrive? We arrived at like 10:39. So yeah, we made it in the DR. Woo-woo. It was a pretty smooth trip. Like the first flight to New York was pretty turbulent, but this one was quite smooth, so thank God, because that had me concerned. But yeah, quite happy. And yeah, so going through immigration right now, and then we have a couple hours to wait for the others to arrive. We made it, thank God. Harriet, the movie that I watched during the flight, it was amazing, okay? I mean, it was Harriet Tubman's life, but I mean, I guess I didn't really know much about it in that sense. I was pretty amazed by how they did it, because normally, like, when you watch movies and they relate to slavery, it'll be, I don't know, like, kind of like the similar storyline, you know, and, like, very depressing, and, like, it's not a happy thing, and it's not a sad thing, but for me, what really stood out with this movie was just, like, the victorious nature of it. You know, like, all of it, it was literally a battle, and, like, I guess that was who she was. Right, like give me freedom, liberty, or give me death, and that was kind of what she stood for. And it was amazing though, like because she was guided by God, and that was an aspect that I did not even know about. That was not publicized. So I was really pretty amazed at the entire movie. That was a consistent thing, you know. And I was like, in this secular world, they're making this movie, and it's like staying true to, I guess, what was the reality of the situation. So in every instance, she kept saying like, you know, God is leading me to do this. And I had this vision, and I had this dream, and I had this, you know, but it was always God pulling her through. So I just found it really amazing, and like, it just touched my heart. It was so well done. And I mean, like, you watch it and you know, your heart breaks at certain points, but it's like, there's no point where you're just like stuck and so depressed and just so down. You know, it was just such an inspiring, motivating movie. Highly recommend. You all should go see it if you have not seen it, or take a long flight so it can be available to you. But that was definitely the highlight of the trip so far. So now I can like turn this around, I guess, and show you guys. Actually, can I turn it around? Well, no, I don't know how to do it. But yeah, so I'm just like sitting in this area, kind of like after you go through like baggage claim and security and stuff like that. It was actually pretty good. They're very nice. So yeah, now I'm just chilling. The others will arrive at like, I think it's 3 p.m. they said, and it's 12. So I have a bit of time to wait, but I'm gonna listen to music, I'm gonna read a book, and just chill. Actually, I can show you what I will be reading. So my teacher gave me this book, Sister Citizen. Oh, it's kind of backwards right now. Yeah, so that will be my read for the trip. Hopefully I get into it. It's actually pretty big. You see how thick it is? So we'll see how far I can get into it, but that's what I'll be doing. One time, 1:44? Yeah, 1:44 right now, and I'm still waiting. I'm like, this is one, I have my bag behind me because I wanted to sleep, but I want to make sure it's not stolen. So I'm like on the chair and like between two chairs trying to manage, but so tired. I've been just on Instagram and Facebook this whole time. I've actually been replying to messages, which is incredible for me. Maybe I should travel more often and just reply to people because guys arrive. So what happened is I took a different flight. Like my flight came earlier than everyone else's, so I had to wait for like 3 hours for them to arrive because we have like a 1.5 hour drive to the Beatties. So I'm just hanging out at the airport waiting. My eyes are probably super red. Yeah. Haven't slept in like forever. I at like 2:40 or like 2:27 something like that, saying they arrived. So I'm just like waiting for them to walk out with their baggage or the luggage. I mean, it's been long. I don't know if I slept. I was sitting between those two chairs. I might have dozed off for like a few minutes, but it was very uncomfortable. So I'm excited to see them and get this started. Guys!
Oh geez, literally so happy.
Yay. United. Outside the airport, the weather is perfect. It's literally not cold, it's not hot, it's just warm. It's so nice. We're in DR, for real. So we're waiting for the bus to come and pick us up. Excitement! So apparently we won't be arriving there until like super late, but I guess it'll be early in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna be there and then it's gonna be lunchtime. This is it, guys. Woo! Over there. So we're riding the school bus. Where is it? We're leaving. I am slightly like, is it delirious? Is that the word? What is English? We're finally leaving. Oh my god. What time is it? It is 5:47. So we've been sitting here for hours. Yeah. So I'm supposed to arrive, I guess, sleep, and then